I gotta be really careful about how I talk about this one because YouTube does not like the content we're gonna be discussing. The last time the Rangers and Devils played each other, Matt Rempe had a really ugly play on Jonas Siegenthaler. With Rempe back in the lineup tonight, we knew he'd have to answer the bell, but what ended up happening was a full line brawl between the Rangers and the Devils. Again, only so much I can show, so I'm going to link to other videos down below, but there were 6 scraps in the first period. It started 2 seconds in, even the coaches were nearly going at it, and there were a combined 162 penalty minutes, which is the most in nearly a decade for one period. As a Rangers fan, I'm happy to see the team, stand up for Rempe and each other, but on the other hand, you're playing the Devils. We're weeks away from the postseason. I don't want to see someone get injured fighting those bums. Anyway, the Rangers would take an early lead. Lafreniere feeds Panarin off the deflection 1-0. Then Laf himself would score on the PP. But, for me, the main star of that play, Roslovic, he's been so good for the team. However, in the third, the Devils would score 3 straight. Palat, Smith, and Hischier. However, in the third, as the Devils were pressing on a very dangerous play, Luke Hughes would actually break his stick. Kakko would go in and just completely snipe one. That would tie it at 3. Then with 5 minutes left, who but Chris Kreider on the power play. And the Garden was absolutely bumping for a game which really doesn't mean that much to New York. But looking at the standings, the Devils gotta be one of the most disappointing seasons for any team in the NHL. They now sit below the Buffalo Sabres, while the Rangers look like they have a chance at winning not just the East, as they're 3 points above the Bruins, but perhaps the entire NHL. Anyway, that's all I got. Let me know what you thought of the game, and of course, the beginnings of the game down below.